What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy AyeThatsAaron, and we are back at it again with another Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash video. And today we are breaking down the official gameplay trailer of my boy Yuta and my boy Geto. Honestly, both characters look very sick, and I'm very happy that we got ourselves some news so we can talk about it. So enough of me yapping, let's get straight into the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video for real. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please just let your boy Aaron go. Let your boy Aaron know. Without further ado, let's get in the video, shall we? So ladies and gentlemen, just the other day we officially got the gameplay trailer for my boy Yuta and my boy Geto in Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, which means it seems like the base roster is fully complete. Now, I'm not sure if we're gonna get any other character releases or any other character announcements because we're like 2 weeks away from the game being dropped. So I don't think we're gonna get any more surprises like that. Maybe not 100% sure. I know we have a lot of our Toji followers out there hoping to get some Toji gameplay, but I think he really will only be shown whenever they start showing off the DLC for the game. So yeah, so there's that. But let's talk about these characters, man, because this gameplay trailer looks absolutely sick. So ladies and gentlemen, in the gameplay trailer, we got a lot of information. We got to see my boy Yuta and we got to see my boy Geto in action. So first character we're obviously going to start off with will be my boy Yuta. So ladies and gentlemen, with the gameplay with my boy Yuta, he is basically he's a swordsman, basically. He seems like a very interesting swordsman character, which I like a lot. We don't really have that many swordsman kind of characters. I mean, I guess the only other character you could say would be probably Maki. But other than that, yeah, Yuta is looking pretty clean when it comes to that sword, you know what I'm saying? We get to see some of his combo string where he knocks Geto up in the air and basically just follows up. I think that's one of his abilities where he like basically lunges forward to then do a slash, because it looks like it does like a little animation where the curse energy flashes and then he charges at Geto. I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of his abilities, honestly. In the next clip, we get to see Yuta summon Rika. Now, if you guys do remember in one of my previous videos, I talked about the screenshot where basically Yuta has a white line around his outline of his character and then Rika in the background. If you guys did not know, in this game, if your ally takes a specific amount of health or if they die, Yuta is able to summon Rika, and Rika basically makes the character stronger. Now, in the screenshot, I told people that I think that was his invincibility being activated as he's summoning Rika, so he can't be interrupted. And that's what it looks like with the white lines, basically. So that's pretty cool. So you do get a whole animation when you summon Rika. And as my boy is doing combos, you see Rika, you know, occasionally hitting the opponent as well. I didn't know how Rika was gonna play, but basically it looks like Rika is just gonna basically help you follow up with like combo attacks, so there's no breaks in your string. So basically pressure is probably gonna be insane when it comes to playing with Yuta, because Rika's gonna do them a few hits or so as that person's guarding and as Yuta's attacking. I feel like Yuta's pressure game is gonna be something serious, because as you guys can see, as Yuta is attacking Geto, Rika is, you know, hitting, scratching, punching, you see what I'm saying? Which is basically holding down the man as my boy is doing his stuff. And then finally, it looks like we get to see his awakening ability, or basically his ultimate attack, and it's the animation, which I thought it was gonna be. And basically he fires up a gigantic curse energy beam and shoots it at Geto. But it looks pretty sick though, it looks pretty sick. I really do like that. I thought it was going to be more of a beam, but it looks like it's going to be more of an animation. And typically when it comes to these moves that are more animation like, it hits one character instead of multiple. So there is that. But so far, all around, my boy Yuta is looking like a clean character, and I really want to see what the pros are going to be doing with the character, because he looks like, because everybody already likes the character as is because the anime and the movie. So seeing what he's going to look like in professional hands is going to be crazy. And before we move on from Yuta, later in the trailer we get to see him have a unique interaction with Maki, which I like a lot too. And then him and Maki basically, you know, doing some combos together. And it looks like him and Maki actually have a joint attack together, which is going to be pretty sick. Maki has a good amount of joint attacks with characters in the game, which I like. I was afraid that the side characters weren't going to really have joint attacks with that many people, but I know that Maki has one with Yuta, and I know Maki has one with Fushiguro, and I'm not sure who else she has one with. I have a strong feeling that she probably has one with Panda, but you know, that's just my theory. But yeah, so far my boy Yuta is looking really sick. Now my next character that I want to talk about is my boy Geto. Now honestly, Geto might be my main though, y'all. He really might be my main, and I'm really messing with him because of it. So like how I've said before in previous videos, it looks like the Geto that we're going to be getting will be the JJK0 Geto, specifically the one towards the end of the movie against Yuta. So I know people were talking about us getting like a season 2 Geto, or maybe like you know, the Geto at the end of season 2. And I told people that it depends truly, because since his ability is very interesting and has a lot of variety of combos and stuff that he could do, he might be one of those characters where he might have more than one version of himself. You see what I'm saying? Like how they have in My Hero 1 Justice 1 and 2, multiple variations of Deku, multiple variations of Shigaraki, and so on and so forth. Now for Geto, we get to see his curse manipulation in play, which I think is pretty cool. So his first ability is when he summons like the little bugs and then they go out, but it looks like he calls them back in. It probably might be like a double input kind of thing, or it probably might be more of a boomerang effect. So he shoots out the curse spirits, they go out and then they come back, and it looks like they came back a little bit before Yuta was able to recover from that stun animation. So that might be able to be used for combos. And then we get to see a little bit of his like melee where, you know, he lunges in with a knee and then he punches downwards. I do like that a lot actually. His next ability is whenever he summons the little centipedes and they go attack Yuta. It looks like a multi-hit attack basically. Nothing outside of that. We don't know much about that outside of that ability. And then the next curse spirit that he summons is that curse spirit that went against Uzumaki and Yuta in JJK0, where he summons the beams from the sky. Now, Globeku mentioned this in his video talking about this, and I do think that this is something that should be pointed out. So with Geto, you're summoning these cursed spirits, and then you also have to wait for the animation of the cursed spirit to do something, and I'm really not sure how I feel about that, because basically Geto is going to be very difficult to play because of how long it's going to take for you to use his abilities, because I gotta go through the animation of summoning them and then the animation of them doing the animation to do the attack. That could be kind of detrimental when it comes to the heat of the battle. So hopefully that's nothing that we have to worry about when it comes to the character, but you know, but overall he looks pretty interesting. Now they did say that my boy looked like he was gonna be more of a mid-range character. I do see him being more like that after looking at his abilities. Nothing screams OP and broken. In the anime, you know, it looks like my boy is really more of a long-range kind of fighter, but in this game I kind of like that they gave him more of the mid-range kind of treatment. I think that'd be pretty nice. I would like to see him go against Gojo, because sometimes they make these characters to be able to fight their counterparts and stuff, and I wonder if he will be a good counter against Gojo, or if Gojo will be a good counter against him. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then finally we get to see the ultimate technique, which is the Uzumaki. Now I thought this technique was going to be more of those abilities where it's not an animation and it's just a big projectile, like with Sukuna and the fire arrow for example, or Gojo with hollow purple. But it looks like the Uzumaki is more of like an animation kind of ultimate. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just thought it wasn't gonna be like that. But yeah, so he used the Uzumaki against my boy Yuta and attacks Yuta and cuts to black. So yeah, so far the character looking pretty sick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm liking how they both look. I can't wait. I think the main thing that I'm looking forward to when it comes to these characters is I'm excited to see more official gameplay, and I'm really excited to see these characters in more professional hands, so we can see what the skill ceiling of the game will be, right? Because they all look good. I do like them all. I think they look great. I don't think I've came across a character that looks like they are bad per se. I just can't wait to see what they're gonna look like in professional hands. You see what I'm saying? We have about 2 weeks before the game drops, so everybody better start picking their mains. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for some official gameplay. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we have here today. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Are you guys happy? Are you guys disappointed? Please just let your boy Aaron know, because I really want to see where you guys are at with these characters and how they stand, and if you guys think they're going to be top or low tier. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video for real. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please just let your boy Aaron know. And until next time, peace out.